So the difference from good business owners to great business owners is they know how to allocate their resources. Important, not important. Urgent, not urgent. And a lot of us are working on shit that's not important and not urgent without even knowing. Like, we're just hustlers, conquering the day. Like, win the day and set yourself in an environment that allows for you to get deep focused work. It's my job to help create friendships with people who are also in the business world, so that like they help me keep her aligned, like keep her with just the understanding of what we're sacrificing for, why our work schedule is the way it is. 4 things that I wanted to share with you guys that we talked with Alex HormozI. And he talked about how there is an unfair advantage from people in the industry that we're competing with, and a lot having to do with information that they have access to. So if like you guys are writing down, I see my girl writing down, the first word I would write down is knowledge. So we migrated here from Mexico, from Michoacan, Mexico, and the information in my household, my little rooftop that my parents made accessible to me, is a lot different than the knowledge that maybe in a different household from someone that's established here, who maybe his parents were already business owners, who were investors. It's just a lot different. I hear Freddie talk about paradigm shift, and I can't help but think of like, when we go into those rooms, I have those same insecurities, I have those same like, damn moments when we hear people are doing incredible things, like hitting incredible numbers of revenue and the money that they're making and the people that they're helping. I just think it's like fucking incredible. And 2 things can happen when we go into these rooms. Because one of the encouragements is for next year, some of us to be willing to cough up some money to put yourself in those rooms, to pay for the coaching, to pay for the event, to pay for the conference, to where as like, if the speaker's walking around and he's getting people involved, you guys are saying like, Diosito, por favor, que no me vayan a después. I mean, please don't pick on me. Because there's been rooms where sometimes they're doing that shit, and in my mind I'm like, real shit, I have no value to provide this circle. Please, baby, just don't let them pick on me. But then 2 things could happen from that. One is you're like, oh, pues that's cool, you know, fuck, damn, it must be nice. They're living the life, their house, or whatever, vacation, the lifestyle, all that is going to be like, cool, how amazing. But then other people are going to be like, damn, I've been playing small. I need to change the target. And then I saw Talia's little eyeballs light up not too long ago. About 2-3 weeks ago, we went to TJ with some of the leaders in our company, and we paid this consultant $7,000 to work with us from like 8 to 12 hours, depending on how long we go. But it's been like 10 to 12 hours. So we pay him 7 racks a day to teach us how to organize all our shit, because we got about 50 people in our company, and some people are doing things one way, and then another group is doing things this way. And it's like, how do we organize all these bodies in this company? So he's helping us with that. From what we discussed on the way back, I was like, hey, Talia, what were some of your takeaways? And she's like, well, Freddie had been telling me that I need to kill the hustler, and I didn't get it. I didn't get it until that guy started showing an accountability box, like where I am as boss lady. And if I wanted to grow and, yes, make more money, but help more people and then more families and just a bigger impact, I need to have a person helping me with this. And these are the 5 things that I need her helping me with. Another box here for another hire that handles these 5 things. Another box here. And then I think you were telling her, like, you need to kill the hustler. You need to learn to delegate and elevate. So it's not until we go into rooms like that where we're like, que no me vayan a descubrir a mí, por favor. Some of us are going to be like, must be nice. But a few of us might change the target completely. And a year from now, 3, 5, 10, Talia might be here, God willing. But if you wouldn't have had the knowledge that some people have, even though you may be more talented, more gifted, just bring more value to the markets, but if you didn't have that knowledge, you would have kept playing the producer level. Does that make sense? So some of us need to force ourselves into these rooms so that maybe it changes the target. Capisci? This shit? Okay, you're welcome. Okay, so on. Part two. Yeah. The second one is skills. How many of us are, I don't know, new agents or new LOs? New agents, new LOs. Okay, good. How about, we're already producing agents or producing LOs. I bet who's gonna want to show off right now? Who's top producing agents, top producing LOs? The reason why I say that is because we're here. This is like our baseline, and some of us are gonna be either you're a new LO, new agent, you're a producing agent, or producing LO, you're a top producing agent, producing LO, or top producing LO, and we're aiming for like that next one. So if you're new, you want to be producing. If you're producing, you want to be a top producer. If you're a top producer, some of us might want to be sales leader, like start a team. If you're a sales leader, maybe you want to start and having like the top sales team. Top sales leader, maybe you want to start having your own branch. So we have like where we're at and where we want to be. If you guys had you have a piece of paper. So this is how it works. So if you draw like stairs, draw 5 stairs like this, like it's up, and then give this little piece enough space so you can write a word there. And then another stair, and then space for another word. And you're gonna do, let's just say 5 stairs to get you from where you are to where you wanna be. And there's gonna be, let's just say 5 skills that we're all missing. So the difference from good business owners to great business owners is they know how to allocate their resources. And then there's 4 squares, and like it's important, not important, urgent, not urgent. And a lot of us are working on shit that's not important and not urgent without even knowing. Like we're just hustlers. And the homework with this is finding out what are those 5 skills that I need to get from this to this. Having a vetted mentor, many times paying for that shit, which we do this year. It's been over 100,000 for me, and it has been for like the past 4 years, to oversee like, hey, this is where I am, this is where I want to be, this is what I think I need to be working on. And time throughout your day has to be invested in developing the skills if you're truly serious about going from here to here. Because many of us are working on shit that doesn't move the needle. Does that make sense? And everybody, if you're like a new LO, you're trying to start producing, let's give them a prescription. So who's new? New LO, new agent? Okay, so let's give our girls like 5 little steps. If we're new in the business, what's one skill that we're gonna have to have? Huh? Sales. Okay, sales communication. So then like, let's just say sales. Oh, well, that sounds cool. Where do I start studying sales?
YouTube.
Okay, with like who?
Google Sales Training.
So there's a time where he was new, and we were driving to TJ, and he picked up a call in front of me, and I was like, bro, that was ugly. Like, you talk to clients like that? I was like, that shit, damn, that's representing us. And like, I'm like, hey, bro, no, this is not gonna work. We need to get you some sales coaching. And maybe that's where the Mike Ferries would be like a good start, because I think they focus heavily on sales. So then Grant Cardone, yes, so it's Grant Cardone, it's Andy Elliott. Who else is a sales trainer? Jordan Belfort. Like the YouTubes, the podcasts, the shit that you guys are listening to, it's gotta be sales related, because it's one of the skills that's gonna get you here. Capiche? What's another skill? So sales, what else? Time management? Okay, well, you guys tell me, is it like, you guys, it's gotta be the most important, the five most important. Let's just say it's 5, it could be more. Knowing products, so like the common frequently asked questions. What are the top 10? Because it's not a lot. It's going to be 5 to 10.
I feel like for me, confidence is a huge one.
Confidence. So then where does the confidence come from?
From knowledge.
From like knowing one, becoming a believer, like, yeah, I believe in this shit. Like I see the difference from the wealth gap between renters and homeowners, and it's like, if you guys Google that shit, it's day and night. I want my parents to be here. I want all my friends and family to be in this part of like this part of this community. The wealth gap is just so different, and they think they're going to retire and they're going to be enjoying life when they hit that magic number with their Social Security and like whatever they give. No, they're not going to be. No, it's not going to be good. But if they have equity, then maybe they can cash out, reverse mortgage, sell that shit, enjoy the fourth quarter in our life. And we help with that. So you got to become so convicted, like so into the product that you're selling. So what are the top 10 questions that you ask or the clients ask? And then that becomes that's part 2. What's the third one? Last one. If we're a new agent and they're trying to go from like new to like, I want to just start getting a few deals, man. It's pretty.
So when you get inspired, somebody knows that.
Is anything more important than that? Is that like top 5?
Relationships.
Okay, relationships.
Because you have to build that. If you're not connecting with with that client, if you're not being relatable, there's
okay.
kind of there just to go to.
Go ahead. So then that becomes a game. Because guess what? As business owners, we have so much shit to work on. Like, it's endless. But a lot of us are working on things that are either not important, not urgent, or not important. I'm starting to feel the alcohol. You guys get it, right? Actually, give me a little bit more. How I'm feeling good. So, okay, we're learning?
Yeah.
Okay. So then, okay, but the homework there is like to really focus on whoever is overseeing this little growth path has been there. Like, this got to be vetted. My mom and my sister and my, like, maybe not sister, I listen to her. But, like, I have a lot of friends and family, and, like, you know, we get together and we love each other. And they try to give me business advice. I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, they just don't know they're not qualified. Like, thank you, your intentions are good, I know, but I need someone that's vetted, like, kind of been there. Yeah, go ahead.
I think being in the right room, right?
Yeah, hell yeah. So we got it. But everybody, regardless if you're, like right now with Freddy, so you went from top producer to now sales leader, like the CEO. The skills that he has to learn in his season are way different than like a new LO that wants to start producing, or a producer that wants to become a top producer. Third one, oh, this one's so good. I think some of us were talking about it. I think Fernando touched on it, but it's setting yourself up to win. So the third word is environment. And early in my business career, I needed to be in the office because it's called the beauty in the noise. So like if I'm overhearing people conversate, I'm like, hey, what was that scenario again? Hey, that shit was good. Oh, damn, like, got it. Noted it. I heard something that I didn't know, and it served me. I needed to be in the room because there was an energy exchange there. In this season, I know that I'm this like social butterfly that I'm not able to get deep, focused work being in that unit no more. Like going to the office, I'm actually distracting people because my type of focused work looks different than it used to. Back in the day, I needed to be like, hey, I needed to be just this bundle of energy. And I had to transfer fucking out. I'm just high pace and I'm going nonstop. And that was me. Now it's, bro, you got 50 heads. Try to organize everybody to march in the same direction. Because if you have talented people, which we do, but some are rowing their ship this way and some are rowing it this way and some that way. A mediocre team that's all rowing the same direction will fuck us up. So I got to try and get everybody here. And it takes a lot of thinking. It takes a lot of strategy. It takes a lot of like game planning. You liking this shit, huh? I see your face. I like to see your face. Okay, so then recently I realized that at my house, I invested in this bed that like, it does like, it's really good. And I work from home in San Diego. And if I go to the restroom and I pass through my bed, I start yawning even though like, I'm not really tired. So we're looking for an environment that allows for us to win. So for me, I need it now. I just realized I need to get out of my house. I need to actually go to the office. Initially, when you're new, maybe being in the office is setting you up to win because you're learning. For some of us, maybe even positioning ourselves in certain areas in the office. I know Hera, if we go to Modesto office, he may be positioned at like this open space that we have and he's working there. But if there's traffic, people come in. I see that this guy takes over my office and it's cornered and it's kind of private and he shuts the door. In order to look at the end of the day and like look back and think to yourself, yeah, I got some deep focused work today. I was productive. I won the day. I conquered the day. So then HormozI again is talking about like conquering the day, like win the day and set yourself in an environment that allows for you to get deep focused work and eliminates the number of distractions. Sometimes some of us might be working from home and then you get distracted there doing chores while you should be, you know what I'm saying? So then how can you set up yourself to win with that environment, and then at the same time, the company as well. I think Talia said she was the only one in her office going to these events, and like the environment in your company, the leaders should be aspiring to do what you're trying to do within your own business. So grow. There's some business owners that have been doing this for 10, 15, 20 years, and they're kind of coasting. Some of them are even declining. Whatever you did last year, it's never, ever going to be the exact same next year. Never. So you're either growing or you're declining. So I hope that the companies that you're with, you're setting yourself up to win. Like the environment that you're in is a company, is leadership that is aspiring to grow, assuming you're aspiring to grow. Cool? Damn. Last one. Fourth one. Ooh, this one's so good. Align and realign whoever you're in a relationship with. So like boyfriend, hopefully it's husband. Because we're talking about those that overachieve, those that reach their true potential, have that box that checks off. Even if some of you guys are already overachieving, you guys are putting up numbers, you guys are doing fucking amazing. Can you imagine if your wife, let's say you guys are maybe not on the same page, if that energy, that effort, that creativity, that 20, 30, 40% of like effort, energy, creativity that you spend troubleshooting problems at home, trying to keep things like, that's a lot of energy, like a lot of, our iPhone's 100% battery. If like that 20, 30, 40%, 50% of our energy that like sometimes it takes to keep the wifey or the husband just on the same page, we're not there. And even though you're killing it, you have that energy, that effort, that focus to focus on, even though you're killing it, how much more damage you could do in the business world? Does that make sense? Damn, I thought that was money. Is it just me?
No, it's
Bro.
person.
Yeah, so then it talked about the importance of having a spouse that is aligned. Those that have that taken care of, long term, do better. And a lot of it is like, then look at how many females, oh my God, like, we got to get the fellas aligned. And if you're the entrepreneur and you're the business owner and like, I don't know, hopefully he's in business too, so they can kind of understand. But like, I'll speak for myself. My job, my wife is going to be a stay-home. She wants to be a stay-home. It's cool. It's my job to help create friendships with people who are also in the business world so that like they help me keep her aligned, like keep her with just the understanding of what we're sacrificing for, why our work schedule is the way it is. Because if it's her friends and family that are like, we have a carne asada like every weekend, but why is he not here? It's going to be that 20, 30, 40% of effort, of creativity that like, if I didn't have to deal with that, I could put that energy into building these shit that we're building. But it's on us to get our spouse in line by bringing them here. We're doing marriage counseling. I'm paying for coaching for certain people that are in the business world so that she's aligned. So then, like, it's all responsibilities to have our partners understand. And it's on us sometimes to help create those relationships. It's not even on them. It's like, we got to intentionally bring them here or introduce them to another group of in church, like, the people that you know, oh man, I need to get closer to them because they're going to start talking and then it's going to help him understand why we're doing what we're doing, why I got to hustle in this season. Capiche?
Capiz.
That's all I got for this.